Hello everyone. Today I like to introduce you to an intelligent AI-powered research agent, which is a automation tool which can make research on a multiple research papers from multiple domains, and it can fetches all the papers and summarizes using LLM model and generate a comprehensive report, a research report with the uh, um, in a markdown format. So the overview is like before going to the overview, we'll see the problem statement. The major focus on this particular project is like the researchers who are researching a particular topic, or they want to make some enhancement on the particular on the current stage of current stage of in any process, and they can research among multiple papers to get the conclusion of what can we do, or what can we want to improve for the particular current phase. So the manual understanding, collecting multiple paper sources, and go throughing all the paper sources will takes time. And it also and it's also a huge cost process. Will take multiple human powers, and it takes so many time to get into the perfect insights. So what our research agent does is like it can research a particular topic. It will take a research paper from multiple sources, and summarize and give it as a report. So this is all about the problem statement. Then the overview is like it's querying multiple academic paper sources, and it's automatically fetches and aggregate researches from diverse database. The databases is like taking domain specific paper sources, which can be multiple sources in nowadays, right? So it can fetch from the particular database what we are asking a particular query or particular topic what we want. So we have used the AI powered summarization part to summarize all the papers context. It will focus on the content more than a context, to give a quick insights, to generate a professional research reports in Octane and JSON format, which will be easier to go through that report part. And we have created a web interfaces to generate this particular part. So it's perfect for literature review, market research, competitive analysis, and academic research support. So the key feature is, as we said already, it will fetch multiple source paper fetching. OpenAlex arXiv core, which is the core, and the uh, more domain part contains paper. So we will take this we'll take this part. And source selection, and the agent will automatically select a particular best source when you're asked for a particular topic. So the AI powered summarization we are using to summarize multiple papers. And web UI dashboard, we have created a Streamlit interface with real-time progress tracking to make them ease the interacting with the user to get till the conclusion, the research report generation. So CLI and programmatic access, multiple usage modes, and professional reports, and template-based rendering. The template-based rendering, we have used Jinja 2 template, which will be best for to create a to formatting the consistent report what we have generated. So this repository structure, the repo contains main.py, which is a agentic tool that we have. Then the Streamlit app, which is a web UI dashboard, and the requirement text is a Python dependency. The contains a Python libraries to install for this particular project to run, and run Streamlit test sketch and run Streamlit bat file, which is launching script from installing the particular packages into uh, running that application. So we have created the such Linux or Mac for Mac system, and the bat is for bat file is for a Windows system. So source, we have research agent, which is the core orchestration one, which will get the multiple papers from the multiple paper from what sources we have given. Then utils is a paper fetcher and a report generator. The paper fetcher will fetch papers from multiple sources, and the report generator will generate the reported and templates. So models is a LLM config. Here I have used the AWS Bedrock LLM for to generate the summarizing part to perform the summarizing part of multiple LLMs, multiple paper sources. So data directory is like it will generate the it will store the generated reports in the data automatically, and the readme file is one we are seeing now. Then the prerequisites is we need Python 3.11 or higher versions to run this project, and AWS account with Bedrock access and appropriate credentials. Appropriate credential is means getting the credential for the particular model that we have used. Here I have used Claude Sonnet 4 model for the summary generation. So internet for fetching paper from academic APIs. So the quick start guide, we will see the start guide in the runtime. Let us see. I have created a Python virtual environment, so it can activate and install the required libraries, Streamlit as we need as we are using it as a UI. So it will search for the Streamlit to run the applications too, and the Bedrock model ID, which is the core one to generate the to generate the model output. So Bedrock model ID and the ENV file, which we have the credentials of AWS account and the Bedrock model ID to access that. So it can by using this by running this application by running this run stream with file, we can get into the our application. So I have added the required libraries. Here I have using a agentic framework is like Agno, which is the best one to integrate all the models, and it will be better. It will be a best orchestration framework for to integrate the data sources and the summarization tool and the agents. The LLM models will all will ends with an with these orchestration frameworks. So um, apart from that, we have using some ARXiv is a paper source frame, so it will also have a Python library. So beautiful soup for web scraping and GitDB, docstring, markdown to convert the report into markdown format, and JSON schema to convert into JSON format. Pandas to extract Pydantic for model basic models and .envs. So these are the packages that I have used. Then we'll move on to the backend code. In the backend, we are using a research agent. So the research agent is using the uh, which will be generated from Agno system. So the Agno system is like it will be generated the paper report. It will be fetches the paper report from multiple paper sources. The research agent will done the process of fetching, summarizing the paper what they have they have collected. So Here I have used a paper fetcher and a report generator. The paper fetcher will fetches multiple papers. Here we have fixed max papers up to 10, up to 5 we have fixed. So it can fetch up to 5 paper, and the report generator will generate the report into markdown and JSON format. So this is all about the core part of the Agno agent for summarizing. We have provided the models and the name and description of the particular agent, that what it does, and given a simple instruction. You are an expert research analyst specializing in academic paper. Provide a clear and concise summary for all the we just asked a summary for all the papers, all the academic paper that we have conducted. So use technical language appropriate most, but ensure clarity. So markdown is equal to true. We can allow markdown format outputs in the agent too. So synthesizes is like a expert at synthesizing multiple research paper into coherent insights. It can synthesize research across multiple papers too. So the fetch paper is working now. The fetch paper will will fetch the papers from sources what we have given for a particular query. So these are the papers. It will contain some multiple paper sources. So it will return the paper sources. Summarize paper is like we can summarize it will take the paper and summarize as a concise summary format. So this is another one agent that I've used. Then so this is all about the research agent that we have used. It will summarize the paper and generate a prospective title. If we are giving a query for a particular query, it will give the prospective title, which will match the research report generation. So synthesizes research is like we have given a multiple papers and a single query. So give the it will response with the base output part, which is the summarized part of the report generations. So in the main file, we have given us query and max paper. We have fixed defaulted into 5 and output and sources. Output is nothing like a just a source directory to store that output. We'll also show the output as a preview of a markdown format, which will be uh, which will be discussed later in the Streamlit app file. So the sources what we have chosen will be going into this part. So source is none. Will choose arXiv, which is the core one, and the default one we are fixed now. So start getting we'll give a bedrock model ID, which is just a minor check, and about research query model max papers using research agent. It will generate the report path. So in the main, we check for the max pages output to fix all of them, and we can give enter research query. We can give multiple queries, and it will be taken as a we can run the Python main file, and we can generate multiple research queries in the CLI itself. Is this is one way of using this project, but we have created a Streamlit app which is best to understand the process, and also it will be better interaction as we are using it as a user. So report path created and report saved to this particular location, and we can generate it as like a markdown and JSON format. So this is all about the backend code. And moving on to the Streamlit app, we have generated the Streamlit frontend for to interacting easy with the user, uh, importing necessary libraries, and fixing the source path file source as path. Then .env loading, setting page config, and creating some general markdown file, markdown process, and add log. We can add log with the messages and the timestamp of the particular process going on, and the bedrock status, which is the best one. If we are not having any bedrock status, if we not fixed any bedrock status table, it will ends with the bug or issue. So bedrock model id checking is important for to run this one. And reset app, we can have the reset button to reset all the process logs, JSON, markdown or report path will be reset. Then we can add this into a chat history. If you are generating on a particular research, it will be taken to the chat history part, and we can even delete or load that part to understand what they have generated, and to delete the overall report generated. So this is the header and text input that we have. Sources, these are the sources that we have focused. These courses will have maximum of paper in all domains. So we are choosing the first five and having it as a it's a tick box. So we can use that for to generate the report. So this is generate and reset button. We can generate the report after giving the topic line. We can generate report, or if we need to terminate the process, means we can simply reset the press the reset button. It will reset the app. Then we can also see the progress and logs. Uh, I think it might be confusing if you are seeing the front end code in the VS Code. So we just run this application. So it will activating the virtual environment, and the Bedrock model is not found. Don't worry, we having env file. So env file is found up, and starting Streamlit app. Yeah, it's running. It's running. For to run this application, we need a internet access, because we'll use the agent for fetching paper from multiple sources. We need internet to fetch the paper from multiple sources. So we are connect this. Okay. So here is the heading and the one line description. We have AI driven research workflow for paper retrieval, summarizing, and reporting. So the chat history is no research history yet. Generate your first report, which means we haven't created a chat history. I simply wiped all that chat history I have created. So we'll give the title machine learning in healthcare. So it will enter to a play, and sources we can fix multiple sources what we need. So I'll simply take any two sources. So OpenAlex and Core, these are the part I have selected. So it will fetch the paper from these two sources, and the max paper we have fixed now is we can fix it as 8. The default one is 5. So the report name to save machine learning in healthcare. So I have fixed that report name too. So I will generate the report. After generating the report, the progress and logs will appear here. So the log will give the better understanding of the particular flow. Starting research for machine learning in healthcare that we are giving as an input. So it will fetching the sources papers from these two sources. Max paper is 8. Initializing the research agent. Research agent will be initialized to run this, and fetching paper from OpenAlex and code. So it will give that log of the particular topic that have been done, including the time. It's actually based on your internet connection. If you have your internet as a best one, best so bandwidth, so you can get the results from within 30 or 20 seconds. As we are choosing high levels of paper sources, so it may takes for that. So it will be collect 8 papers and summarizing each papers one by one using Bedrock LLM model, and I'll give it as a final report. If it completes the progress, it will shown the result as here, what you have generated, and shown the chat history to here. So this is the tips that I have given to run this application. If you know what the sources you want to pick from the particular paper sources that you want, you can use a specific research sources. That means you need to you need you can know the machine learning in healthcare will come in this OpenAlex sources. So you can simply select OpenAlex part uh, uh, to lowering the token sizes for fetching multiple paper sources, and also it will help us to give the give the particular sources of our papers when we have selected this part. and you want a comprehensive coverage that might be a collaboration of multiple sources, you can select more than two or more than three paper sources, and always start with the 5 to 10 papers for post processing, which will be better when we are selecting these spots. And we need to check the log for data, which will be helps to understand the flow or what is the current process will be going on this. So we got the report, we can download it, say that in markdown or JSON format. So this is the preview of the format: executive summary, detailed paper summary, summary of the summary and key findings of the particular part, and the second one, summary, recommendation and key findings. So this is the third one, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't worry about the different languages selection. It will fetch the agent will take the particular paper sources according to the topic that we have given as an input. So it will fetch the data and get into the understandable languages. I know it might be the understandable one, but we are not, right. So it will automatically convert the languages into English to make it more understandable. And the eighth one. So recommendation for further reading and conclusion is also included in the particular report. And we have also given that this report was automatically generated using AI-powered research analysis. That means this AI-powered research analysis will not give the accurate 100% answers. As we all know, the LLM responses will not be taken as a golden truth or a source truth for any particular serious issue or a serious research will be taken. The LLM we are using is to mentoring the human process, not to take over the human process, right? So we are giving this one line to automatically generated using AI powered research analysis. So we need to look into what they have generated using a uh, human knowledge. So the human in the loop for all the AI relevant project is needed, as this AI powered research is also needed the human in the loop review. So then moving on to the chat history, we are it's having the log and the file name. As you want to load, it will load that uh, particular project. If you are having multiple reports, we can load the particular one, it will be shown the preview. And if you want to delete, you can delete that one, right. So this is all about the research agent. Thank you.